Welcome to the Shonaquip how-to video series featuring the LATS. We'll be looking at all the important features of the device, how adjustments can be made for appropriate fitting, and the necessary tools required for the job. The LATS are a simple-to-use, independent adjustable trunk side support. They can be fitted onto a wide range of wheelchairs to provide trunk side support for intermediate level users. Always consult an experienced seating practitioner before selecting a device, and be sure to check that the device was correctly specified for the user's measurements and needs. You will receive the LATS already assembled in a box with the size indicated on the outside of the lid. A 10mm spanner with 4mm and 5mm Allen keys are included to enable you to set up and adjust your LATS for the desired fit. A pair of additional clamp sides is also supplied for mounting onto wheelchairs with 19mm back post diameters. To attach and adjust the height of the LATS, you will require a 5mm Allen key. Each LAT comes set up with an integrated clamp that fits onto 22mm diameter back posts, common to most wheelchairs. An interchangeable clamp side is supplied in the box, allowing for fitment onto 19mm back posts if required. To attach the LATS, you will need to undo 2 bolts until the clamp has opened enough to fit around the back post of the wheelchair. Using your fingers, tighten the clamp to make later adjustments easier. At this point, you can also adjust the height of the LATS to ensure that they are correctly positioned against the user's trunk. Before fully tightening the clamp, you should check that there is at least a 30mm gap between the user's axilla and the top of the LAT. This adjustment can also be made with the user seated in the device and will be easier with the assistance of another person. Tighten the 2 bolts once an appropriate position has been determined. To adjust the width of the LATS, you will require a 4mm and 5mm Allen key. The individual LAT supports can be adjusted inwards to be narrower by 25mm on each side of the wheelchair to accommodate users with narrower trunks. To do this, undo and remove the bolt located under the clamp with a 4mm Allen key. You will notice that the support moves freely outwards. Select one of 3 positions for the required width and retighten the bolt. The clamp should now be loosened with the 5mm Allen key to rotate the LATS back in line with the user's trunk. Measure to check that the width between the LATS is correct for the user's trunk width. Place the user back in the wheelchair. Always make sure to check that there is at least a 30mm gap above the edge of the LATS and to check the pressure between the user's trunk and the support. To adjust the angle of the LATS, you will require a 10mm spanner. To do this, remove the plastic cap protecting the nut and loosen it. The LATS can now be adjusted to the desired angle. Retighten the nut and replace the cap once the desired position is determined. Always make sure to check that there is at least a 30mm gap between the user's axilla and the top of the LAT, and to check the pressure between the user and the support. We hope you found this useful. If you have any questions or suggestions, please get in touch with us. We're always looking for new ways to improve what we do.